All right, everybody. This is the typical setup that you would see for a teacher with a MacBook who wants to use a document camera and a smartboard. So with what I wrote last time in the email, I'm going to show you how we're going to eliminate this VGA cable right here along with both of these right here. So the document camera will no longer need a VGA cable. Okay, and when you do this, you will probably take away the need for the VGA splitter as well. So for now, I will show you that normally, in order to show your screen onto the smartboard, you would need this entire setup. Okay, you would have to duplicate what you're seeing on the Mac onto the screen here, the projector. So in order for us to eliminate those cables, you will need an Apple TV in your room, an Apple TV unit. A couple of things. With the way it's set up right now, every time that you want to switch between your your document camera and your desktop, you would have to press between these two buttons to toggle. Okay, so it's always having to switch and then going from your Apple TV to your computer screen. You also have to toggle between computer 1 and computer 2 on the projector. With this method, you'd be on the Apple TV the entire time. Okay, and I'm going to show you how it's done. So first you unplug this, and you want to change your channel to the Apple TV channel. So your source should be, there we go, and there's the Apple TV. All right. And so now we're going to connect the MacBook to the Apple TV. So go up to AirPlay. Let me just fix this screen. It's not so bright. All right. AirPlay. This is, what is this? This is room 23, but the Apple TV is not showing up. Oh, there it is. It's showing. It's showing up as 23 McClellan. Okay, 8144. Okay, and now we're connected, like so. Let me clear out of this. All right. So what we got to do now is these you can disconnect the VGA cables. You're not going to need these anymore. And I'll just leave them here because I got to reconnect again after I'm done with this tutorial. Okay, so just like that. So now all you need is for the smart document camera to be powered, and it's got to be on document camera mode, okay, in order for it to work. So the document camera can be connected via USB to your computer, and it's this one right here. So we're going to connect this to the MacBook. Let's see. Too many cables. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to connect it just like that. All right, and this is how you know that your MacBook is able to read the document camera. You go into System Preferences, Actually, it's not system preferences, it's about this Mac. And you go into system report, scroll down to USB here, and it'll show that there's a document camera connected in the USB hub. Alright. Okay. So now you got to make sure that you've got Notebook installed on the MacBook. And once it's up, let me make this bigger. There we go. Okay. So, well, it's not working, right? Well, that's because you have to start sending information to your Mac from the document camera. And how you do that is this button right here. It's normally, you use this button to take pictures to send it to your computer and it'll like save it somewhere. But when you have this on, you press this once. I'm going to press it and you're going to see on the screen, it's going to come up. There it is, right there. So now they have the image of the document camera. Okay, they have the image of the document camera on their computer now. And the wonderful thing about using this method, now no VGA connected, okay, there's no VGA wires here now. We're going through the Apple TV alone, okay, and this eliminates the need to, have to toggle between these two buttons here and also toggling between the two VGA channels on the projector. And the big plus is that now, actually, I didn't plug in the smart board yet, so it's not on, as you can see. So we're gonna have to find the smart board. It's usually the fatter USB wire. This one right here. I'm going to plug this in to a second USB connection. Okay. All right. It's red. Now it's green. Okay. Green flashing. All right. It is now connected. So let me say, got it. Okay. Now the smart board is connected. It uses you're going to need two USB connections for this. The MacBook Airs, if they only have one, they're going to need some kind of USB hub. Kind of like this right here. This little nifty guy from Amazon Basics to split it up. So the great thing about this is now the teacher and the students, they can now mark up the image that's on the smart board. But it's not marking. Come on. There it goes. Ta-da! There you go. And obviously it's going to come up a lot more clearer than using a pencil on the sheet of paper. So there you have it. This is the setup that I was talking about. I was able to get to this, thinking about all the cables that we have to deal with. Sorry, this tutorial is not extremely good yet, but this is my first time doing this one. If any one of you can make this tutorial better, more concise, a video for all the teachers to kind of to see what's going on, or if Bradley can do some kind of presentation and record himself like this so that all the teachers, especially subs who are going to come in who don't really have the training on Macs yet, what they need to do in order to fully utilize this so that we can cut down on our cables, that would be great. Now, one thing that we would need a VGA cable for still is obviously if the teachers want to use a bigger monitor for their screen, and that VGA cable then will go from the MacBook to the monitor itself. And so with that being the case, now we've only really eliminated one VGA, but really, if you can eliminate this guy, the switch, you've eliminated 3 VGA cables. actually. So wonderful. So switching to the Mac, MacBooks are a great idea. Okay, that's all. Bye.